Blackburn here again. Today is another day of my daily video dates. Let's look at my notes. Let's see. It's December 9th, 2011. It is day 11 of 365 of my daily video updates. So today I decided that I was going to talk a little bit about what I got coming up, and then we're going to give you a little bit of a history lesson on how James Blackburn got into the movie business. First thing, later today I'm going to be helping to shoot a music video for my friends Voice of December. I talked about this a couple days ago. Please check out their website. They're an absolutely awesome band from New Mexico. Love them. They're really good friends of mine as well, and I'm looking forward to helping them on their music video. Now, let's get to some historical things of the movie business for me personally. First thing is, back in 1997, I got a small part on a movie called The Negotiator, which was a Samuel L. Jackson and Kevin Spacey movie. And I was hired to play the part of a cameraman for the news who's there to try to get the story. And I made it in the movie for, I don't know, 3 or 4 seconds. It was a real disappointment to work as hard as I did on that and then only get a tiny little bit of screen time. But the experience was in Chicago. It was in October of that particular year of '97, and it drizzled rain all night, and it was cold and miserable. And I had no idea at that time in my life that movie sets typically shot 12-hour days. So my call time on that day was 5 p.m. and I didn't sign out till 5 a.m. the next morning. We stayed outside all night long, suffering in the wind and the rain and the cold. My girlfriend was there with me, and man, it was tough. Really, really tough. We were really glad to be home the next morning, though. Go home and sleep all day long. That's exactly what we did. And because that movie was so tough, I didn't do another movie for 7 whole years. And then I saw an ad in the paper in Albuquerque, and I saw it was a independent feature-length movie called Ironwood, and it was about Ironwood, Michigan, about some guys going there on a journey. And I thought, well, may as well try movies again. I went and auditioned, and I got a part as a motel desk clerk. Had 2 scenes and 5 or 6 lines. It was a good experience. I really liked working on the set with them. Got the acting bug back in me. So at the end of that year, 2004, in December, they had a casting call for a Steven Spielberg movie called Into the West. So I went there. It was a Western, and I went there in full Western clothing, head to toe. They hired me on the spot, and I worked 3 episodes of Into the West over a 5-month period, and it was great. I just really enjoyed it. Got a good feeling for everything about how the movie business works, about how set etiquette works, and lighting, and directing, and acting, and horses, and towns, and town set. I mean, it was really, really educational. I worked on episode 4 as a background extra, and when they hired me for episode 5 and changed my look, they gave me a part of a soldier, and I got to say 2 lines on episode 5, so that moved me up to the next level, and just stayed busy after that. In 2005, 6, and 7, I did 40 or 50 movies in those 3 years alone, and at least 40 of them were Hollywood films, so check out my IMDb page or my website at jamesblackburn.org. It has a complete list of every movie I've ever worked on, and I really, really enjoy it. I love working on movie sets. The long days don't bother me anymore. The cold doesn't bother me. The heat doesn't bother me. I just like to be there and be part of it. And so that's my little history lesson right there. Started in '97, didn't do it again until 2004, and then been busy ever since. And now it's 2011, and I'm going to a casting call Sunday for a big Western with the big movie star that's coming to town that I've always wanted to work with, and I'm looking forward to it. Another Western. I'm going to get dressed up and play with horses. So if anybody has any questions or comments, feel free to leave them here on the page, and I appreciate everybody watching, and thanks a lot, and take care. Bye.